Think all gun safes are the same? Well, think again. Choosing the wrong safe can leave your firearms vulnerable and, of course, your valuables unprotected. And, of course, your peace of mind is shattered. Well, in today's video, I'm going to share 5 crucial things that you need to know before buying a gun safe. So stick around because avoiding these mistakes could save you a lot of time, money, and frustration. And yeah, I'm really here to help you choose the best safe for your needs. Here's a scenario I see all the time. Somebody buys a safe thinking it is big enough for their current needs. I only have 2 rifles and this safe will be fine. But, life happens. You add a shotgun or maybe even start storing some important documents and valuables. Suddenly that perfect size really starts to feel like a tiny little shoebox. I once had a friend, he had a 5-gun safe. It was fine when he just had a hunting rifle and a small shotgun, but when he got into target shooting, his collection grew really, really fast. By the time he added a precision rifle, a lever action, he started, really stacking things up tightly in his safe. And you can imagine what happened. Stocks were getting scratched and, barrels were getting dings. I tell you, he really regretted not buying a larger safe right from the start. Another common mistake is ignoring firearm dimensions. A Benchrest rifle with a really wide stock and a big scope can take up a lot of space. And if you're into shooting like me or precision shooting, these rifles often come with bulky accessories. So a 10-gun safe might hold, 10 small rifles. But when you get into larger builds, it really is like 4 or 5 rifles. So please plan ahead. Think about what type of shooting you're going to do and what type of rifles or handguns or shotguns or anything like that you're going to store, because it really matters in the choice of safe that you're going to purchase. You know what? I made this mistake myself. When I first started out, I thought a 5-gun safe would be plenty. Fast forward a few years and, look, I had to upgrade to a 10-gun safe, and now with just literally 4 rifles and a 410 shotgun, it is completely packed. If I really wanted to add another rifle, I'm going to struggle. I'm really worried about scratching and dinging up my rifles. That's why, I highly recommend that you always overestimate your needs. It really is an investment into your shooting future. Have you had a similar experience with safe sizing? And if you're still watching, please leave a comment below with Range Crew and let me know, because I love hearing everybody's stories. Safe firearm storage isn't about security. It really isn't a responsibility. And depending on where you live and, of course, the legal requirements you must follow. Let's break it down. So, in Australia, firearm storage is strictly regulated under the National Firearms Agreement. Safes must be made of solid steel or timber and weigh at least 150 kilos, or actually bolted down. And the ammunition must be stored separately. Failing to meet these standards can lead to fines and losing your license or even jail time. So, compliance, it's not optional. It really is mandatory. In the US, storage laws, widely vary state by state, while some states require safes or even locking devices, while others leave it up to the owner. Regardless of the law, investing in a secure safe is about keeping firearms out of the wrong hands, especially children, and of course reducing the risk of theft or even misuse. Do your research before buying a safe. Australians, you should consult with your state police requirements, while in the US, viewers, please check your firearm regulations. And when in doubt, choose a safe that exceeds those minimum requirements. It really is. It's always better to be over-prepared. But the fact of the matter is, the lock is the backbone of your gun safe. It keeps your firearms secure and ensures that you can access them when you need. So let's look at some of the main types of locks and some of the things that you may need to know. Let me share a personal story about key locks. My lockaway safe, the one behind me, comes with a standard key. And at first I thought, this is really good. It's good quality. But unfortunately, the original key broke. And, the spare key has already started to bend and not look right. I ended up needing to contact a locksmith. It was an absolute nightmare because most of the locksmiths around here don't have the machines to be able to cut the particular keys. And look, by the time I got home and tried it in the lock, it didn't work. So I had to get, a locksmith to come out to my home. More money, more money, more money. Look, at the end of the day, do your research. Find yourself a safe that has got high quality locks and, of course, high quality keys, because that's going to save you a lot of money. Biometric locks, they're fast and convenient, but some of them do have battery issues, or even dirty hands can cause problems. Always choose a model with a backup key or combination lock. Keypad locks, they're reliable with customizable pins, but always make sure you have spare batteries handy and ensure it has a backup override key. Combination dials, yes, they're old school, maintenance free and highly durable. Slow to open, but you know what? They're incredibly reliable. Key locks, they are budget friendly, but really risky. My experience with low quality keys has really taught me a lesson the hard way. So always invest in quality. So what's your preferred locking mechanism? Let me know in the comments, because I'm curious to know what everybody uses for their safes. So the inside of your safe is just as important as the outside. So let's talk about some features that makes a safe truly user friendly. First of all, pick a safe that has soft linings because it protects your firearms from scratches. And of course, you want adjustable shelves. This allows you to customize the layout, and you want good door storage, handy for those small items like magazines or even tools. And you want lighting as well. Make sure your safe has a built-in light system. You'd be amazed how important this is, because I can't emphasize lighting enough. Have you ever fumbled in the dark, in a dark safe, trying to grab the right rifle or even the documents? You'll understand a built-in LED system is one of the best upgrades that you can get. Behind me, I've just put a couple of lights in there that I use for my YouTube videos, just to try to display the safe to you a little bit better. This safe, the lockaway version, did come with like a small little puck light, but it's not very good. Here's the truth about spending more on reputable brand. Make sure it pays off. Cheap safes might save you money up front, but often cut corners. Thinner steel, weaker locks, or even poor construction. In the long run, they're going to cost you a lot more and frustration, and it's very difficult to find replacements. So I just want to quickly mention a couple of recommended brands. In Australia, you have Spiker, Gardell, and CMI Safe Company, and in the US, Browning, Fort Knox, and Liberty Safe. See, I've dealt with my fair share of budget safes, and trust me, it is not worth the hassle. A high-quality safe gives you peace of mind and a product that will last for many, many years. That's what you want with a gun safe, is to last a long, long time. So by following these tips, you'll not only save yourself some headaches, but also make an investment that protects what matters most. If you have any questions or experiences with gun safes, please drop them down below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, thanks for watching this video. And remember, secure storage is really about a peace of mind. And if you'd like to learn more about Benchrest shooting, and you would like to learn more how to improve your scores at the range, check out this video.